and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot. And today I am going to do a reading for Cancer. Okay, so this is going to be for any planet you have in your chart under Cancer. If you don't and you were called to this, welcome. If you are just a cross watcher, welcome as well. Because I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, and I clarify those with the Brian Froude's Fairy Oracle. And finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, with that being said, I believe that we all have an intuition, and it is crucial that we learn how to use it for our own sake, okay, so that we can utilize it in our own life and also in tarot readings, of course, to know what resonates and what doesn't. So if you're interested, I put a video up for that on Mondays. All right, and so check those out if you're interested. Okay, now with that being said, my gorgeous Cancer, let's get into your cards. Yes, I have one placement of Cancer. I'm not sure which one it is, but I know I got one. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. First card, Five of Spring. Five of Spring. So you're, I'll read it later, like I normally do. Shiny. Ooh. Why, hello. All them cards wanted to fall out, Cancer. What's a happening? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. I don't understand why. Something good must be coming that I feel so great, or I must have done something right to get myself on this high vibrational disc, on this high vibration, as Esther Hicks says. Okay, next card, Queen of Autumn. You got Christmas colors right here. As Christmas colors, because you got one red and one green. Looky here. Ain't it quaint? I don't know. I'm being silly. I'm silly already. That's great. Look, my eyes match the wall. I've always filmed in this room. I've always filmed against this wall. So why have I now just noticed my eyes popping out because of the green? I don't know. Okay, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, the Empress. The Empress, the Empress, the Empress. Maria, Maria, Maria. Na 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 na. Oh well, looky that. Cause the Ten of Winter was, when I pulled the Empress, I looked at the bottom of the deck and there was the Ten of Winter, but it was in the upright. Now it fell and it felt in reverse. So I'm like, that's awesome. There was an ending to something. Wow. I must have had a very good day today. Okay. Next, let us clarify them cards. Yeah. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancer tribe, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Wow. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. I am super excited. Oh, and I should have clarified. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I don't know why, but it's making me forget what I'm doing. Wow. It's going to be something. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and clarify why the Five of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why this Five of Spring is here in the upright. And you got the Sage card in the reverse. Yep, that makes sense. With the Singer of Intuition at the bottom of the deck. With the Rar card. Wow. Wowza. That is very interesting. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying why the Queen of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Queen of Autumn is here in the upright by clarifying it. Why? Oh, why, oh, why? Oh, you got two cards. You got the Death card and you got Pohalial of the Waters. Interesting. Maria, Maria, Maria. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Maria, Maria, Maria. Okay, this is the second time it's coming up, so I'm going to jot it down for y'all. Cancer. It's an Italian song, I think. Na 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 pure. That's all. That's the only. Those are the only words I know. Maria, Maria, Maria. Pew pew pew. La que bella pew. I'm being silly. So I must really be on a high vibration right now. Wow. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why is the Empress here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Empress is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, and you have Las Gunas with Tintin the Self at the bottom of the deck. Yep, as well as Faf the Footer. Faffy. Then we got Sylvanius. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Ten of Winter is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and clarify why the Ten of Winter is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Mikkel Amuckle. I'm going to say my answer, but nay, 'tis not. It's Mikkel Amuckle. Then, okay, you have Jehobaya at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Glenkener at the bottom of the deck. And also the Fairy Guidance interesting. Okay. So, let us begin, yeah? First card. 5 of spring. 5 of spring, 5 of wands. 5 of wands, it's just, if you can see in this card, it's like they're two kids bickering. Bickering and slapping each other with flowers. This reminds, well, I mean, with the 7 of spring, I call it whacking. They're whacking each other with flowers. Or wands. Whichever. It's just funny. They're whacking each other. It's like they're hitting each other with sticks. It's borderline jousting. Not jousting, but the stuff that they did, like, on horses during the Middle Ages. They had little long pointy sticks. They, like, hit the opposite rider and tried to push them off their horse. Jousting is that, not the skinny swords is fencing. Jousting is the stuff that you would do on horses with big ass long pointy sticks. Long pointy sticks. Yes, Tala, use your words. Yes, long pointy sticks. Okay, next. The reason why this bickering is happening is because of the Sage in the reverse. Okay, and the Sage in the reverse talks of artificial or official or artificial or improper boundaries are set between different aspects of life. Improper boundaries are set between sets. Okay, so there's a reason why you're bickering, even though you don't know why. I guess it's your intuition is telling you to bicker with someone, bicker with a friend, bicker with something. And then the other card that you got is Wild Energy, Pure Potential. So the imagery that's coming to mind is overly excited children who can't sit still, or a young, like an adolescent child who has way too much, like an adolescent male who has way too much testosterone in his body, doesn't know what to do, hasn't found his willy yet, and can't calm himself down. You know, that is very, very descriptive. And excuse me for those ladies and those, excuse me ladies, but that's what I'm getting. Yes. Next is the Queen of Autumn. Now, the Queen of Autumn is a very generous, stylish, gracious, and practical individual. It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Yes. And this person who's going to help your dreams come true will allow for a natural, timely ending of a cycle. I don't know. When I say cycle, okay, I mean cycle of life, thinking pattern, a way of behaving, something's going to change within you after meeting this person. This gracious, stylish, generous, practical person. Something is going to change. Okay? Now, and the reason why it's going to change is because of You will feel emotions of serenity within you through meditation and through gracefully accepting change. So once you meet this person, something within you is going to change and you will suddenly be more open to, what's it called? To change, to transform it, to mini but constant transformation is what's coming to mind. Because that is what life is. I mean, as much as we don't think about it, but our body is constantly changing every single second of every single day. Okay, we might not know about it. It might be happening on a molecular basis, but it is. I mean, think about all the food that you intake during the day and how much your body that your body processes all that food and puts it, and all the waste, it goes to waste, right? It goes what it doesn't need, so during the process it takes all the nutrients that it needs and everything else goes to waste through your waste disposal mechanism. That was very picturesque. All right, now the next card you got is the Empress card. Okay, the Empress card talks of time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So this ending that comes with the Death card. All right, and this good change that comes with this Death card, because with every death there's a new rebirth, right? So sometimes, yes, your cells die, but what happens is there's another one to replace it. That is how the body works. Did you know that every 7 years you have a completely new body? From A to Z, everything. Well, I don't know how real that is, because your neurons never die. I'm thinking about the cells. I still have to comprehend that, but technically you have a new body. Let's go with that. Okay, so next, the Empress. Okay, like I said, the Empress means time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yes. Now, you have 4 cards clarifying the Empress, and the first card is Las Gunas, which talks about finding the inner sunken treasure that you have within you, meaning that you are discovering yourself better. You're discovering something new within yourself. My Cancers. Okay. Then you have Tinta in the South, which talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, discernment. So you are finding multiple treasures within yourself, and you are able to discern between what is for what purpose, and what is for another purpose. Right? You're basically sifting and sorting through your own treasures. Okay? Now, next thing you got is Fath the Footer, which talks of earthing, grounding, and such things. Earthing, grounding, and centering. So these treasures that you're going to find within yourself are basically going to allow you to recenter, reground, connect. Okay? Connect with your higher self. Connect with Mother Earth. If it's not with your higher self, it's to connect with Mother Earth, and through either way, you will connect with your intuition that you've gained through experience throughout the course of your lifetime. Okay? So, now the next card you got is Sylvanus, which talks of the truth cutting through deception, and it also talks of clarity. So like I mentioned, your intuition is going to be on point because you are going to be able to connect to all sides of you. That your higher self, your earth self, okay, your earthed self, and with that you will gain access to all of the experiences that you've learned from through your lifetime. Everything that you've lived through your lifetime has taught you something. What? Pray tell. What? Only you know. Only you. Why? Because your intuition is a very fickle thing and it teaches you about what you are concentrated on. If you are able to see the lesson that it has showed you, that it is willing to teach you. I know some people who are well over 50 who haven't yet comprehended that lesson. It's kind of sad, but it's also a part of life. But I don't think that's your case at this moment, which is great. Cancer, it's really great. Now, the next card is the Ten of Winter in the reverse. Now, the Ten of Winter in the reverse, let me just tell you, it talks of the ending of your mental crises. You can have multiple. It doesn't necessarily have to be one. So it says the resolution of oh well, wait a minute. Really? Okay. So if you see in this card, this fairy is like stuck in a winter wonderland type of thing, but on the other side of this lake she sees green, bright colors, stuff that makes her feel warm. Right? Now here this solution of difficulties. Now, generally, the 10 of Winter talks of you putting down. No, that's only in the After Tarot. Generally talks of having something come to fruition, like a difficulty that ends. But this difficulty in this card being reversed is that what I'm picking up is that it's almost near the end, but it's not done yet, which means that maybe you're keeping yourself trapped in this place, which means that with your thoughts, with the way you talk to yourself, with what you think about most of the time, you are keeping yourself stuck. It's kind of shitty, I know, but I mean, if you read this card, it says the resolution of a problem, but it is in the reverse, so it means that the problem has not been resolved or will not be resolved this week. A weight lifted off your shoulders, which is not really the case because it's in the reverse, so the weight is still on your shoulders, and the end of an addiction or codependency, but it's not coming to an ending because it is in the reverse, which means it is the continuation of an addiction or codependency. Maybe this week it won't end, but next week it will. Maybe this reading is going to be the reading that is going to drive you over the edge. Be like, I've been through with this. This is pissing me off. I can't handle it anymore. Flip you. Okay. So the card clarifying that is Mikkel Amako. Now, Mikkel Amako talks of everyday blessings play mixed blessings, which to me signifies that to put an end to this, okay, if you are stuck in only thinking negative thoughts because you have been in this shitty situation for a very long time, it is time to see the good in stuff. Time to see the blessings, even in the shittiest of moments. Okay? Now, the next card is Ji Hobaya. Now, Ji talks of unrealistic hazard, imaginary fears, realistic caution. So maybe what you're doing is being realistically cautious. But let me tell you something. Being realistically cautious will keep you in the same area you are. Because that's what caution does. It keeps you where you are. I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. It keeps you stuck in the same area. Why? Because you don't feel comfortable exploring a little outside your comfort zone. And I'm saying this because I've done it myself, so I'm not downing anybody. It's a phase. You're gonna get through it, okay? But it's something we all go through. At some point, some people, it lasts like a day. For others, it lasts like 5 minutes. For some, it lasts like a year and a half. Others last 10 years. I don't know. And let me tell you, I lasted 10 years. So, you know, you can get out of it. It's fine. Whenever you're ready to get out of it is whenever you need to get out of it. Everything in life has a reason. And some people think that someone else put them in the situation they're in. You put yourself, honey. It's okay. Listen, I put myself in a situation almost 12 years ago. It took me 10 years to get out of it. Okay? It's a part of life. What can I say? Now, the next card is the Glencairn card. Now, the Glencairn talks of lust, projection, illusion, delusions, and clear sight. So I think that now you're like, I've had enough of this. I can't stand being in this situation anymore. You know, being happy for the good things that come to life that are minuscule are good, is good, but like seriously, when's this coming to an end? And by the way, that bit I just told you about is not something that happened 10 years ago. It's happening right now for me. Like, when is it going to end? But you see, the problem with that is when you think, when is it going to end, it'll keep you stuck in the mentality of when is it going to end, which basically keeps you in the feeling of, I still have this, I still have this, I still have this, I still have this. But if you think of Michael Muckle and you see the little blessings that come to you every single day, this is what is going to get you out of this shithole quicker than you can say, okay? Just saying. And once you get yourself out of this little stinky hole, okay, it's all sunshines and butterflies and unicorn farts. Unicorn farts. Really? Do unicorns fart? That is a very interesting imagery. Unicorn farts. Okay. Now, Cancer, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, with that being said, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. Okay? And with that being said, my gorgeous Cancers, I would like to remind you that we all have an intuition, and it is crucial that we learn to use it, because it is going to come handy in readings and also in life, in everyday life, right? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!